Here with Loda at DreamHack. He's the carry player for Alliance, in case you guys don't know. They recently did quite well in China. Did you guys expect to do so well in G1?
I mean, of course, we always go into tournaments believing that we have a chance of winning. But no, we didn't really expect to do as well as we did. We didn't.
Do you think they underestimated you?
Well, I think they underestimated us in the way that they didn't really understand what we were doing, in the way we were playing. I think
they kept giving you syllabaire.
Yeah, the reason they did that was because they thought they had counters to it. Every game they left it, so they were like, yeah, we counter it with this, we counter it with this. The funny thing is that we have practiced those lineups before, so we know that that's not a counter. For example, they use Broodmother to counter the Syllabear off lane, but we actually practice that lineup, so we know that Sylla can win that lane if he plays well. So.
And do you think that if G1 didn't happen, that they potentially could have went into the international very unprepared for Western teams?
No, I don't really think it would be like that. The thing is, Navi had planned to go to China either way, so there was no real chance that we could go into TI3 without them knowing our style. I doubt that, and also because of the patch changes, you can never rely on your current play style, because when there's a new patch, everything could change. So there's no real reason to sit and like save strats or save things, in my opinion, when there's patches coming. But I mean, now we can prepare in a different way. So I mean, maybe it was bad that we went to G1, but at the same time, I think it wouldn't matter.
Nah, it's not bad. You guys got super confident from that, right? It was all good. What'd you do to celebrate?
Yeah, that was the thing. Our flight left like in the morning, the day after. We ended quite late, so we just had time to have a few drinks together. We met up with Paikat, who stays in China. He's very happy when he can speak Swedish. So we just...
And your whole team is Swedish now.
Yeah.
You guys made that roster change. It was kind of a big deal at the time. You got flamed a little bit. A little bit.
Yeah.
But it seemed to have worked out. I mean, you guys are doing so well since then. What are your thoughts on that whole thing?
No, but as you said, I mean, of course, when I made the decision to like start to create a change in the team, I mean, I did it because I knew that it had to be done, and I have a good eye for how teams work, and not only when it comes to the playing part, but also when it comes to interaction between players, personality-wise, all of these things. And Envy just didn't really... He just didn't really work like synergy-wise, in my opinion, when it comes to like how we talk to each other, how we behave towards each other, how much space we take within the game and such. But I mean, at the same time, Envy did help us a lot in the team, and he is a really good player. So
it's a very political answer. You know how to answer questions. It's a good job.
I try my best.
Okay, all right. Let's talk about some non-Dota stuff. What have you been doing for fun these days? I know you guys probably practice a lot, but other than Dota, what have you been doing?
The last few days, as I mentioned before, we went to the movies yesterday to watch Evil Dead.
Zombie movie?
No, it's more like a horror movie, but it's very gore.
Why didn't you go see Man of Steel?
Because it's not.
They don't come out in Sweden until like weeks later, right?
No, but I think it's actually out in like Stockholm and Gothenburg. And we wanted to watch that movie, but when we got here, we were like, what? And I've seen Iron Man 3. I thought it was so this was the...
Superman's better.
It is good?
Yeah, it's better. Man of Steel is better than
I've been
Iron
waiting
Man
for that movie. Yeah, I think Evil Dead was very so-so. It was a lot of decision-making that I think is a bit weird, but...
So...
Oh, what is
this?
What? A bottle. Oh, Monster. It's my favorite energy drink. I hope you all pay attention to that.
Okay. So, that wasn't obvious at all, but, you know.
I just rolled into the camera. I couldn't resist.
Divine intervention.
Yeah. That's how it works, you know.
What's your favorite flavor of Monster? Or do you like
I actually like the original. I think the other ones are a bit too flashy for me.
Is that really Monster in there?
Actually, I felt this one, and I think it's empty.
Oh, okay.
But of course, it's always Monster in here.
All right.
We have a keg of Monster at the hotel room, actually, like 10 liters that we just tap it.
That's cool. I should
No,
have
I'm just
some.
shitting you. Nah, it's not true. I wish though.
What other things do you do for fun? You said you read?
I read. I don't know if people
You're a
see
scholar.
that as fun.
No, I see that as fun.
I like to
Hey,
learn.
a wise man once said, "An ordinary man lives one life, and a reader lives 1,000."
It's very true. I feel the same. I actually used that quote. I think it's 100, but maybe it's 1,000. But I used that quote on Admiral Bulldog, but he doesn't like to read, and he said like...
He just likes to play the bear. That's all he does.
Yeah, exactly. You have to take him for what it is. He pretty much is still a bear.
You gotta take him for walks and stuff.
Yeah. He's a lone wolf in that way. He's actually... I think he's gonna buy a bulldog if we win TA3.
Like a dog?
Yeah, like a real dog.
You should get a bear cub.
Yeah, that's what I said. But I think it's quite hard to get it in Sweden.
You need to get him a bear costume. You know, like one of those full body suits where he...
Yeah, I should actually.
You should just secretly get that,
yeah,
and then you just make him wear it.
You
can have it in monster colors.
I'll make a
claw
bet.
things is perfect.
Yeah. I think I'll trick him into some kind of bet that I know I'll win, and then...
Yeah. What books do you read?
What books do I read?
What's your favorite
Lately,
series?
I've read a lot of fantasy, actually.
Okay, hit me with some.
The hardcore ones, The Wheel of Time. Have you heard about that one?
Yes, it's like 15 books.
I've read all of them.
Do you feel that he kind of got bogged down in the middle with the details, and he didn't advance the plot enough, and there were just pages and pages of descriptions of food, knitting and stuff?
That's a very funny comment, because my girlfriend says exactly the same thing. She's like, I don't want to know more about these random things around. Like, that's
just milking the money. That's what
and
he's
then
doing.
He died.
Yeah, but it's finished at least.
Yeah, but it was another guy finishing the book, actually.
Yes.
Brandon Sanderson.
But he's awesome, though.
That's my favorite writer, actually, right now. I've been reading Game of Thrones.
Which book are you on?
All of them I've read. So I'm the guy who's sitting, when people are watching the show, I'm like, whoa, you need to watch this, you need to watch this,
I'm a pretty big Game of Thrones fan myself.
Oh, really?
I've read all the books.
Oh,
yeah.
You like them?
Yeah. I particularly enjoy learning about the universe and the little details about things.
Yeah.
So I like talking about that. Not a lot of people like that. They kind of just blow through the books to find out what happens.
Yeah.
But I read them again to find out about
really?
stuff. Yeah. Do you feel like the guy in Wheel of Time's a little too powerful? The main guy?
Well, actually, I'm the kind of guy who likes people that are too powerful. I like this balance system where everyone is imbalanced. So everyone is supposed to be so powerful that you have no idea what they're gonna do.
So you like Lord of the Rings?
What? People are not powerful in Lord of the Rings.
They are.
That's the most random book ever. Like, what can Gandalf do? He's supposed to be like the...
He's a wizard.
Yeah, he's supposed to be a super powerful wizard.
He's also Magneto.
What? Yeah, that's true.
But he's probably tons of shit.
He's probably more powerful as Magneto than he is as Gandalf.
Magneto is like single-handedly the most powerful mutant in all of X-Men.
Yeah.
Other than
Except
Professor
for
X.
No, but have you seen the movies?
Yeah.
The last one, the Phoenix girl, she went crazy. And
Yeah. Okay, I guess she's
I
crazy.
think she was.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. What do you guys? How you guys? Maybe I should keep talking about non-Dota things. You get asked enough about Dota things, right? Every interview is the same.
Yeah, anything is fine. Okay. I like talking, hearing my own voice. No, I'm not that.
You seem quiet.
Quiet?
Are you quiet usually?
I'm the kind of guy who's quiet until you get to know me, and then I talk a lot of shit. But I'm like, I like to be the brooding type. I'm like sitting in the corner, analyzing people, and then I make the move.
You have a lot of fans in Asia, right?
Yeah, I do. Actually, it's very nice to go to China. It's so awesome. Like, it's not...
They chant your name?
They do. Actually, like when we walked into the event, there was a huge line of people, and when we walked past, they were like, Loda, Loda, Loda. And I was like, wow, this place is awesome.
You guys won.
Yeah, but the fans are really, they're really awesome, because they still keep cheering for, like, us all the time, as much as for the Chinese teams, and they love the fact that they think we play interesting games, and
yeah, the PA.
yeah.
No Chinese teams picking PA.
Yeah, the crowd went wild when we picked that. Actually, it's an awesome hero.
Empower.
Yeah,
Empower's good.
Yeah, Empower can make a lot of heroes work, and that's what I think we realize more than other teams.
Everyone loves the big numbers.
Yeah.
So that's why they like PA. They like seeing the big red numbers.
Yeah, I love it as well. You just need that one fight. It's like we had this game against Liquid like a month ago or something. We were losing the game, but we played like kind of turtling. And then I found a DD late game with Empower, and I killed. They had a 3 carry lineup, and I killed all 3 carries, like in one.
That always you can do
like
that, yeah.
3 seconds with like 2k crits or something, and they were like, okay, fuck this. So that's why I love the hero. I love the random facts. But I mean, sometimes you can see me make these moves when it's like I just jump in and I just
get no
die,
crits
and I just die. So
well, you can't have BKB because it purges off Empower, right?
Yeah, so. Yeah, it does. So I like to be risky sometimes, but you usually on lands I play safer.
And what's the plan to beat the Chinese teams come to international? Because after G1, you guys have to be the favorite, right?
Yeah, well,
come on. If everyone had to pick one team to win it, a lot of people would say LGD or IG or whatever. But I think outside of that, since your performance, everything probably thinks it's you guys. So is that more pressure or what?
Of course, there's more pressure, but at the same time, I don't really. We always try to not let it get to us. We are, at least I am very. I have a quite negative approach to every event. I'm like, yeah, we're probably not gonna do so well. I mean, I know that we're extremely good, but what I'm saying is we never take anything for granted, and it's same thing going into TI3. I mean, it's gonna be about us. It's not gonna be about how well they train and how well they analyze us or whatever. It's gonna be if we can make our practice work and we can focus on ourselves as a team, and we just reach that same mentality and same place as we had at G1, of course we have a great chance of ending up top 3 at least, or winning the whole tournament. But I mean,
what are you gonna do if you win?
I've been thinking about it. I don't know. I'm not the kind of
buy
guy.
A car?
No, I'm actually the kind of guy who's like, wow, I would never
buy some items in game. Get
but
some
I get
Phantom Assassin items.
Yeah, I actually got the new set, so I'm quite happy from the one who made the.
Oh, they gave it to you.
Yeah.
I guess it's good advertising if you were to wear the set in game.
Nah, I think I would go to what is it called? West India. What is it called in English?
West Indies.
Yeah, West Indies. Is it called?
What?
For like vacation.
Oh, you mean like Indonesia and stuff?
No, close to America, outside.
Caribbean.
Yeah, Caribbean. Oh yeah, it's called Caribbean.
Yeah, it's nice over there.
Yeah, I've never been there, and it's a place.
You're gonna need some sunscreen though.
Yeah, I will. I'm quite good at burning myself. Like, I'm very white, as you can see. But I always want to go there. I just want to be there, on one of those beaches. I want Bob Marley.
I
want Bob Marley to come back from death and like stand there and play and
that
just
sounds awesome.
Live the good life.
You're gonna
for a few weeks.
Your team. I mean, I personally like No Tidehunter, the name, much more. But I understand that might not be the best name. So do you like Alliance, the name?
Yeah, I do.
Have you talked to Naniwa? Met him?
I spoke to him a short bit yesterday.
What do you think of him? Interesting guy, huh?
I don't know him. I met him once, and
he likes sushi.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That's good. I love sushi.
If you ever want to have a common ground with him.
Oh really?
You can give him some sushi, and it's like he's like a gremlin. If he eats the sushi, he's all happy.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Is it like the peace pipe?
Yeah, exactly. It's like that.
The thing was, I don't know if anyone knows this, but I did talk to him like 1.5 years ago, and I was gonna ask him for help to find Kelly or TLO, who I was borrowing some gear from, but I didn't get a very happy response. And,
yeah, he's not a very.
I don't know. I think he knew who I was, and I think he thought I was a fan or something. So it was an awkward experience, but now that I met him, like it's completely different. Of course, I mean, different. Of course,
You guys
I
are
mean,
monster bros.
yeah, exactly. I mean, if you're monster bros, you're monster bros. So maybe we can have some monster. We have some sushi and.
That sounds like a perfectly balanced meal.
Actually, Bulldog is sharing a bed with him.
With Naniwa.
Yeah, with the King of the North.
Wow.
Yeah, it's we thought there was gonna be 2 single beds, but it's a double bed. So Bulldog he's close to the A-lister.
He sounds so. Bulldog sounds like a very, very gentle, fun guy.
He is awesome.
Is he too nice?
Too nice.
Is he too nice? He
When
seems
you
too
when
nice.
you get to know Bulldog, he's not too nice. He's just awesome. Everyone on the team is very awesome. Like we don't mind.
I hate you. You sound too happy.
It's true. All the other teams are like that as well. They usually come up to us and they're like, "Yeah, we had a hard time after losing yesterday. How are you guys today after you lost that game?" We're like, "What? I don't know. We don't care." I mean, we have a very good mentality when it comes to losing games or like getting better or whatever. We always
So now all the other teams hate you now. They're like,
yeah, a lot of teams do feel. It does feel like they
you're
feel,
lying.
Yeah, exactly. I always say like we're a team of friends.
Oh my god! Shut up already.
That's what I tried to make from the beginning, and that's how it feels. So
okay,
I'm happy.
Yeah, you guys sound like you got in a good place. If you guys do really bad at international, any chance of changing team members or anything like that, or are you just happy with how things are going?
Yeah, I doubt it. I doubt us changing. I think that if we change players, I think there's the biggest reason would be that
someone quits or something.
Someone quits. Yeah, I mean, I think that. Yeah, that's how it is. If someone would leave the team, I mean, there's no one who would leave the team. I can honestly say that.
What if they take Silver out of the game?
But it's always.
What if they just don't have it anymore?
They are trying to make him worse and worse. But I mean, now you get 300 gold from killing the small bear, so that's a huge nerf. But at the same time, I think maybe the worst thing would be to win TI3.
You call it the small bear?
Yeah, the baby bear.
That one's the big bear. The other one's the small one. Come on.
Yeah, but don't you... I mean, just looking at him, you know that he got him as a bear cub, you know, and he was always the small bear from the beginning, and it was Papa Bear, and then the baby bear grows up to become the manly bear, but you still call him baby bro or whatever, you know.
That's true, I guess.
You can't change those things.
That's like your relationship with Bulldog.
Yeah.
He's a huge guy.
Yeah, he is. And he protects me. He's like semi-bodyguard, semi-bulldog.
What's something that people don't know about you that you can reveal in this interview?
About me?
Yeah, a secret. We need a secret from you.
Like a secret about me personally or about the team?
You.
You
can take your time. I'll wait all day.
I had a monkey when I was young.
A monkey?
Yeah.
What was his name?
Sad story is that he died after like 3 days, and I don't think I had time to name him because I was like 3 years old.
You had a monkey when you were 3 years old and he died after 3 days?
Well, it's
with me.
No, it's true.
Okay.
I lived.
What kind of monkey
it's a very long story. I'll
kind of monkey
tell the
was it?
short version. I don't know what they're called. You know this small one, like not the chimp. I don't know what they're called.
Okay.
I have a picture though, not with me, but the thing was, we lived in Africa for a while. I won't go into why.
In Africa?
In Congo, grief-stricken country that has had a lot of wars and stuff. But my dad worked at a hospital there. Okay, that's everything I'm gonna say. But
I still can't tell if you're just making this up.
No, it's all true. It's all true. I'm honest. Like, you can ask someone. You can like, okay, is this true? Okay.
I'll ask him later.
Yeah. Either way, I had a monkey. It had a rope around its stomach so it wouldn't run away. And then it, like, no, it's true. It's a very sad story, and that's why I'm like trying to say this in a normal way, because the monkey pretty much hung itself because so it went up to the roof and it was gonna jump down, but the rope got stuck in the rain thing that catches the rain.
The rain gutter.
The rain gutter, exactly. and the rope goes up to the throat, and it gets stuck. So when my older sister comes home, she gets greeted by the monkey that hung itself, and then, yeah, that's...
I don't believe you.
It's a true story.
I don't believe that for a second.
I can add that one of my best friends was a huge turkey as well.
What?
A huge turkey, like the bird.
Oh, okay.
We got it from...
That's more believable.
Yeah, but I mean, just adding, I had a lot of animals. I had a turtle as well, chameleon.
Okay.
Turtle is not so special, maybe.
Monkey. So you're a white guy from Africa.
I was born in Sweden, actually, but I lived in Africa for like three years.
So you're like, have you seen Mean Girls?
I have. I love that movie, actually. It's a great movie.
So you're like Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah.
Exactly like Lindsay Lohan.
I'm exactly like Lindsay Lohan.
Like her.
Yeah.
Except it's less coke, blow, less drugs.
Yeah, I think so.
Less drunk driving.
Less drunk driving. A bit less boobs.
Yeah. She's
less freckles, maybe.
And hopefully your career arc stays on the rise, as opposed to nosediving.
Yeah.
She's gonna be in porn in like less than 10 years for sure, 100%.
Yeah, or she's gonna release a sex tape or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's usually
so sad. She was so hot.
Yeah, she was, and she was such a cute. She was like my favorite actress.
She was good. You liked. She was endearing, charming. You liked
like
it.
Funny, cute, everything. And then suddenly she went fucking AWOL or something. Sorry for cursing on the...
I don't care about cursing.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You're gonna add a beep?
No.
No?
We just don't care.
That's nice.
We're in Sweden. People don't care about cursing.
It's true. It's the country of cursing.
When I interviewed Jinro, he would just curse all the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he was on GOM TV, and he would just be cursing, and they don't allow cursing, and he'd be like... He'd say something fucking, and then he'd be like, "Oh fuck, I cursed."
Yeah, but it's actually it's very true. I find myself, I mean, since I dated Kelly and for a while, and I've spoken a lot of English. It's been different, but it's very easy to get stuck in this way of talking where you say "fuck" all the time. You're like "fuck, fucking idiot," or "let's go fuck." You're like "fuck that guy," you know. Just keep saying
"let's
fuck."
Go fuck that guy. That's what you say.
No, I mean. I generally don't say that, but I'm saying in the game I usually say stuff like that, like "let's go fuck that guy," but I don't really mean that I will fuck him. I mean, I just want to kill him.
Oh,
yeah,
I see.
It's much better.
It's very confusing for me until you explained it there.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. All right, well, thanks for the interview. That was really fun.
Thank you.
And we'll talk at TI. I'll be there, and we can do another interview.
Yeah.
Hope maybe if you win. Maybe you guys will be second.
Maybe I should.
I'm cheering for Liquid.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just hoping for... like a honest hope. I feel that we should reach top 3. Winning is always... I mean, Dota is very weird game in many ways.
Maybe
so.
Salar will be studying some bear tapes. Some bear tips.
Yeah. Bulldog actually said that he would, if they faced each other in a one-on-one, Sylla versus Sylla, because the Chinese asked him after we won. He said like, yeah, it would be a hard game, but I would crush him. So,
yeah. Well, he beat him Bear versus Gyro pretty badly, right?
Yeah, but I think Bear should win that. I mean, Bear is a stupid hero one-on-one sometimes. I mean, especially if it's Bulldog. I mean, we thought the hero would get banned. We kind of planned on Sylla being banned every game, and then suddenly we got it. So that's good stuff.
And you want to do some shout-outs, and then we'll head out? Your sponsor list is remarkably small.
Yeah, Monster and Razer, you mean? But they are really great sponsors, so a big shout-out to Monster Energy for being so awesome, and to Razer.
You know what you guys need to do? Since they're all the same color, you need to get a themed Syllabear that's the same color. Maybe
green?
No, not fully green, but with green highlights. Like maybe he's wearing like a little green vest or something.
It's a great idea.
I know, because look, this claw mark is exactly like what a bear would make.
It's true. Do you think it's from there? Do you think they thought about that when they came up with Monster?
They were like, sponsor you because you guys like Syllabear and he's our mascot. Yeah, perfect. All right.
Yeah.
Well, thanks a lot for the interview, and we'll talk next time.
Thank you.
Thank you.